Well, that's better. All right. Now, do this one last little couple minute rant before going to bed. I have to get up at 11 tomorrow. Uh, anyway, Star Trek Lower Decks, the animated series. Yes, it is exactly what everyone says it is because it's exactly what it looks like. It looks like you took the best parts of, or the best concept parts of Rick and Morty and Final Space and said, let's make a Star Trek animated series with these concepts and elements in it. And let's believe no one paid attention, or is paying attention this entire time while we do the trailer and all that. It's like, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody is that. Well, I don't want to use the word stupid. I just don't think you're fooling anybody because you can't expect people to say, "Ooh, you know, this is an entirely original thing. You know, this is something interesting." Yes, it's interesting, but it has all the interesting elements from the two other shows that are interesting. I'm actually a fan of Rick and Morty. I'm actually a fan of Final Space. So of course you think the so of course when you watch this thing, when I watch this thing, this Star Trek Lower Decks trailer, and it's like, okay, well, hate that character. This guy's an idiot, and it's like, for everything that it is, it's like I see exactly what you're doing here. Yeah, so there are parts I like, yes, because I recognize those parts as obviously the elements they're drawing in. So it's like, hmm, and yeah, quite frankly, the Star Trek franchise since Discovery has basically been one big long, lack of a better term, a shitstorm because it's like, let's be pretentious, okay? Now let's be fake nostalgic ish. It's bringing all the nostalgia, but then everything we need to be new would be radically different. The cast and the technology and the setting, the mood, everything else is entirely different. Even the actors, it's like these aren't people from a theater troupe. Everybody on TNG, you know, feels like the actors are coming from a experienced theater troupe. So you have to have some acting prowess. Everybody else feels more like just somebody they pulled off the Sci-Fi Channel. It's like, yeah, I see these actors' quality. They're actors, not actors. They've never held one of those. Was it Mercutio or whatever his name is? I knew him well. That whole thing. They were never those people. Who started those first 5 years or whatever on Broadway or on stage or whatever before going into actual acting. So yeah, so everything about Picard is just it's like the wrong universe. It's like what happened there, and I don't start with that stupid it's time travel shit from all the other other movies and shows and stuff. It's like no, 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 we've had time travel on this before. It didn't affect the universe that much. Or it's like all the culture is now like I don't know, something out of Firefly or Farscape. Maybe not. No, no, not Farscape. More like Firefly or some other more modern sci-fi is what it feels like. It doesn't feel like the sci-fi universe, the TNG. The technology is all wrong. The mood setting is all wrong. Even for post-apocalyptic, you know, fallout of the Federation, it still doesn't feel like it's from the same universe. Technology isn't the same. The setting isn't the same. The cultures aren't as mixed as everything is. It doesn't even feel like the same mixing bowl. It doesn't feel like the same character, same universe at all. Utilization of individuality for the technology. I mean, the guy with the wings, it just feels like it's an entirely different universe. Where TNG characters just happen to be retired too. And that's it. Yeah, so this is just like their third strike, and people are like, come on. And yes, I'm pretty sure if I bothered to watch Discovery, it would be, I would find some things that would be interesting about it. I've watched a couple episodes of Picard. I found it, some elements of it would be rather interesting. Again, these are elements, not whole episodes or and I'm very forgiving. I'm very, I like shows and stuff. I take them, you know, very, very well. I like to think so. But these past three projects, it's like I like parts of them, if anything. I don't like the whole show all the way through. I never had a problem with TNG or the original Star Trek. They were well written by better writers. And so yeah, this is just like the third strike for this franchise, where you're going to lose a lot of people because you can't fool them into believing if we just borrow a part of, well, no, wait, what was it, in science fiction theater 3000, the gauntlet, not the gauntlet, no, it was before the gauntlet, it was the new reboot they had with that new guy, I forget, but anyway, the new reboot they had on Netflix, there was parts where they said that they mixed up parts of the movie. You got part of this movie in here, and this stuff, in this little like ooze capsule thing, fluid capsule thing, and so it's like that where you add in these elements, into this other thing, and you get this new project. But that's the thing, is that you see where they're drawing from. You see the humor. You see the character mindset. It's like, oh, that's like the guy, the captain. Well, the guy who calls himself captain, from Final Space. So this other annoying shitbag character who won't shut the fuck up. It's like, yeah, no, that's not gonna get annoying. It's like, remember, trailers lie. So even if they show, good comedy, that's probably all the good comedy there is. There probably is a lot more bad comedy, a lot more pandering comedy to it. Remember, trailers lie. I can't stress that enough. Trailers lie. They cherry pick the best parts because, if we just show the narrative of, or the concept all the way through, you know, if you have to show stuff, you're gonna show that character is annoying as all fuck. It's like, gee, really? I hadn't noticed. It's like, yeah, that's why they used her sparingly. How many times does she show up and actually say anything? Not too much, especially where scenes go on for about 5 to 10 seconds. There are only like one or two of them where she actually has dialogue that goes on to 5 to 10 seconds, and she's annoying as all fuck. When you get to the other sections, she's only barely has a comment, if anything, along with other people. So they're mitigating her annoyance. So then when you see the episode, you realize, my God, I can't stand this woman because she goes on and on for scenes on end and won't shut the fuck up. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get annoyed by that character by the 10-minute mark. Uh, and the only parts you're going to like are the elements they bring in from the other shows. That's it. It's nothing new. It's nothing interesting. It's just Star Trek with drawn-in elements from other shows, and that's it. Remember, this isn't for stylistic choices. This is all the media, TV. I don't know. I haven't really watched TV, so I don't know. But basically, cable TV and movies, especially, it's all cash grabs now. There's no such thing as an artist, writer, or production anymore. It's cash grab. Let me repeat that. Cash grab. Ghostbusters, Star Trek. It's all Star Wars. It's all just a cash grab. It's a means for you to hand over to the movie people, to Hollywood, to hand them their money, and then after the 30-minute mark, you realize, oh wait, I just forked over $20 to be annoyed. And don't tell me you're not. That's never happened. I've been to plenty of movies where that happened. So, yeah, it's it's just sad. That's all it is. It's just sad that they're just trying to dangle this in front of you. Come for the Bryan Cranston, stay for the kaiju. Bryan Cranston's only in it to the 40-minute mark. The rest of the film is not, it's not with him because he dies. So you're like, well, what are we gonna do for the other like hour and 10 minutes? It's like, well, not listen to Bryan Cranston because he's dead. You know, so all his scenes pretty much in the trailer was pretty much all his scenes in the movie. So like I said earlier with that, it's a bait and switch. That's why those little shorts, those little Frozen shorts, Frozen Fever and Olaf's Holiday Special or whatever. That's why they were before Maleficent and Beauty and the Beast, if I recall. The reason they were is to get butts in the seats. That's it. It's a ploy. It's a scam. It's a con. You have to realize that. The sooner you realize that, the sooner they don't get their money, and the sooner they realize, oh wait, we can't scam these people out of their money like we used to. Darn. Yeah, so that's what's going on. It's all a scam. All the world's a stage. Alright, so that's it. I hope you've learned something. Of impart some basis of wisdom. And I will hopefully the only thing I'm looking forward to is season 5. Yeah, season 5 of Lucifer. So that'll be out in about a month or so. No, that was the 21st. Yeah, 21st. It'll be another 10 days. So hopefully we'll see it, and maybe I'll do a review about it, or the series review on it. Anyway, until then, fair, faithful viewer, take care, and I guess when we all go back to the movies, if there are any movies left to go, theaters to go back to, just try not to hinge all your bets on the trailer. Try to wait for people to give a review about it, someone you trust online, before you go into it. You know, someone whose tastes parallel yours. That's why I watch these people online before I go in, because I don't, especially when things get kind of iffy. It's like, I don't know, that trailer looks awfully good. Then I watch them. It's like, okay, now I know what I'm going in for. It doesn't really spoil it for me. I don't really care. But yeah. So take care, and see you all on the other side of this. Bye.